Um, hey, if you play Summoners of War, I just started playing it today. I'm at level 6. This game been out since 2014. Actually, I think this is about to be this 4th year anniversary in a couple days or two or whatever. I just started. I ran into it a couple years ago, and I couldn't download the game, and the rest is history. I saw it again, and I was like, let me try it out. I've been playing that motherfucker all just about for the last 3 hours. So it's bomb. I don't even really like playing phone games because there's not that many that I like. But this Summoners of War, bro, yeah, I can dig that, bro. I can dig it. So anyway, we here. I'm about to get a few series going on, and then I'm gonna hop back on Summoners of War. If you want to add me, it's LOTZO LOTZO702, and just add me, bro. You know what I'm saying? We can try to get a guild going on, and and whatnot, all that good stuff.
Time to get the weekend started with Friday Night Baseball from
let my phone charge right now. That's why.
Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series
I do got some footage of Summoners of War on my phone.
Major League Baseball on the show starts now.
Man, they 30-19, man. And I'll be posting that up there on my YouTube as well.
Hitoki Ikeda will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy
So,
is handling
as you
right-handed hitters.
I dumbed it down to Hall of Fame. I felt like
against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things
the
right
Legend
when the
difficulty
right-hander
is
step into the batter's box.
Just a little too much, with the pitcher windup. So let's see.
First pitch coming, here it is. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right.
I just missed that one, bro.
Just fouled
I
into
just
the
missed that one.
second deck. De La Rosa at third. Russell is at second with nobody out. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike.
And I'm not ashamed to tell you that I dumbed it down to Hall of Fame. I'm not. We're supposed to dominate.
The 1-1 home. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. And set up.
I want to know if they're going to walk me
as
much as they did with the Legend.
Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
And that gets over the wall
that was
now,
bomb.
but both runners will score anyway.
There's an interesting play right there.
That's bomb.
Base open. They elect to pitch to him. And what does he do? He hits a ground rule double, which forces the run from second and third to come in to score.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nick Williams. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first.
Oh, shit.
And now the runner's trying for third. Oh, and they've got him picked off. And they'll just tag him here for the out.
They actually went. I was looking at my fucking phone.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Chad Clevenger. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The 1-1 home. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Bishop going back. Still ranging back. Onto the grass hill and gone.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs.
Now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Kevin Thatcher. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he...
At the plate, King Bishop stands in here after doubling home 2 in his first at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A little bouncer.
I wasn't going to swing at that, but yeah, whatever.
Down and away, ball 1. Grounded back up the middle. Throw gets him. 2 down.
That's good.
Here's Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 7 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. High and deep to right center. Bishop is in pursuit. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. They hang on to a 7-3 lead.
We ain't out of this yet.
Into the box, King Bishop. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses inside 1-0.
There's a lot of people at this game, man. I've been noticing, well, at this St. Louis.
De La Rosa, a runner at
I don't know if
first
they
with
made
1 gun
changes
in
to
the
that.
inning.
Put more people in the crowd.
And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Outside, 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Pitch inside, the throw. It's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Full count now, 3-2.
Nope.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Up next will be Nick Williams. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Betts has a read on it. 2 down. Now at the plate, Hayden Rosado, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Scorched to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. He'll come home with it. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw.
I don't like how they had me like jog in.
Walks, but no damage. We're back to Friday Night Baseball.
I don't like how they had me jogging in.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. King Bishop, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers. You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike. runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Full count, 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Rosario's got it cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down. Striding in once again, Juan Chavez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bishop is under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here it comes on 0-2. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Cards leave 1. They're still up 7-5. Ready for another chance. King. Bishop. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the belt. Kicks and deals. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
I wonder if he's going to give me something to hit.
The 1-0 home is a slider taken for a ball.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
And that misses as well. 3-0. Nick Williams, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Here it is, the 3-0. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. Set. Here's the 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. Up next will be Nick Williams. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Okay, bro. Really?
First pitch on its way. Runner breaks for third. Pitch outside. The throw. Not nearly in time as he took that one on the pitcher.
Man, dude, come on now. You gotta at least let me know that you got the steal.
Throw over to first. Runner back safely.
I didn't know he was still.
Now the 1-0. Popped up. Hines over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
That's the second time he did like some little weak ass hit. Oh, come on.
Digging in once again, Hayden Rosado. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
7-5, tonight's final. The St. Louis Cardinals jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Hitoki Ikeda wins his 3rd of the season. Philip Park allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. Elliot Azapardi records the save, his 19th of the campaign.
2 walk.
MLB The Show has baseball for you on a Saturday night in St. Louis, Missouri. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series. Chicago Cubs and the St. Louis. Jose Barrios will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. Got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
3-0 to him now.
If he lollygag anything up there, I'm swinging.
Now the 3-0 offering, and that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
And
So I'm
with the
still
bases
walking.
empty and 3 balls,
They
I think
still
were just
like
saying, hey,
pitching
we're not
around
gonna
me
compound our
in
mistakes
this,
here.
with
Better
this level, which
issue
they
a free
should.
pass
You know
and
what
give
I'm
him
saying?
something to drive.
So that's my 3rd walk, and
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter,
I went,
Williams. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled
what,
away
5
from their
at
home
bat?
ballpark. A bouncer up the middle. 1 there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
And with all the rain, man.
So striding
Did he
in,
score?
Ahmed
Oh, he got
Rosario.
it.
He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
I'm gonna get hot.
Fly
I'm gonna get
ball
hot.
out
I'm
to
gonna get back
straightaway
to
center.
over 300.
Bishop will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head
I'm gonna
back
get
to
hot. I'm
first.
gonna get that
Now a
3
moment here
for
in St.
4.
Louis to look
You
at the
know, 4
Cardinals
for
starting
5.
lineup.
4
Anybody
for
catch
4.
your eye, Dan?
You know,
Well,
3
one
for 4.
thing's for sure,
I'm
they
gonna go on a
love
tear
what
like
Mookie
that.
Betts brings to their offense. He's really had a heck.
Digging in to try it
My
again.
base
King
percentage
Bishop. He drew a walk his first time up.
41.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's
Nasty.
pitch there on the inside 1-1.
There's a cold strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, they can go ahead and make some hay.
Lee has a play, and that's the first out of the inning.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because
I missed that one.
basically
I missed that.
Digging in the switch hitter,
Oh,
King Bishop.
damn, we
He
got
flew out
5-0.
in his last at bat.
Dang, look at that. I missed that hanger.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard on the ground towards second.
Damn.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. He's out. Down. The next to bat for St. Louis, Chad Waller. And their runners at the corners now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Bishop has a beat on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Digging in and looking for more, Juan Chavez. He singled his last time up. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Bishop ranging back, and it's gone as they add still another.
well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee.
Ready for another shot now. King Bishop 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Still in the game.
First offering on its way. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Looking at his career totals, Bishop is, get this, slugging over 700. That's a number almost unheard of, so if you can help it, don't miss any of his at-bats.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Right side, hit hard. Beautiful diving stop. He goes to first. Hey now. Ready once again, Raymond Lee. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Bishop moves over. He's got it 1 away.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
9-3 the final tally here.
I could have easily went 2 for 3
Afternoon baseball now on a lazy Sunday afternoon at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Today the finale of this 3-game. Ken Ragsdale, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Roll, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Now to the plate, Raymond Lee. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter a run or 2 early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that shows notice they're going to be swinging with the rip here. No better way to get the home run into it right out of the gates.
Now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Kevin Thatcher. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Bishop has it in his tracks. And that ends the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, King. Bishop comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to the right. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hope he can minimize the damage here.
And a dive, but he's back in there. And again a throw, and he just manages to get his hand in. Bishop leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. So in now for Chicago, Caden Rosado. He flew out in his last at-bat. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs. The next Cub up, King Bishop. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
1-1 the count now. 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Cubs strand one. They still trail 1-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kevin Thatcher, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Kevin Thatcher.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, Bishop. And that's the second out of the inning. At the plate, King Bishop. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Tough situation, down one here on the road, trying to score off one of the game's top closers. They've got the work cut out for them.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
The 3-0. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Up next will be Nick
there's a
Williams.
chance we might
He'll
get
be looking
swept.
for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Pulled toward right center field. Clevenger.
Dude, that's like 3
calling for it.
hits
He's
like
got
that,
it
man.
one away. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Caden Rosado. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Smoke toward third.
Wow.
Reined in. There's one. Back to first. A double play. And with that, the ball game is over.
Yeah, we got
They
swept.
battled right to the end, getting the tying run aboard in the 9th, but that's where the threat ended as they turned to double play.
Was that a oh damn it, then we come home against their asses 4 games. Easy again. Alright, on base.
Player with a hot bat gets a call from his representative.
I'm good. I'm not. I mean, I've been playing center. I've been batting third the entire season. You know, I don't have anything to trip about.
From one of the best ballparks you'll find in the sport, PNC Park in Pittsburgh.
Damn, we lost 3 games in a row.
Now at the plate, King Bishop. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one.
Damn, got 250. All right, let's get it.
First pitch on its way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nick Williams. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A swing and a ground ball to third. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. Bishop rounds third and is digging for the plate. And a relay home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Wow, that error has got to really sting. Anytime a run scores because of an error, it eats at you. But especially when he comes around from first, he wasn't even...
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Dana Costa, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Bishop is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Will go. Striding in, King Bishop. He reached on a single in his first try.
King Bishop.
Here comes the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Now the 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lined into right, a base hit. So he'll hold on at first following the single to right. Make it 2 hits for him here this evening. And as we take a look at the Cubs leaders in that department, you can see he's right at the top leading this Chicago roster. Up next will be Nick Williams.
The right fielder, number 5. Nick Williams.
Runner goes for second. Pitch inside the throw. The throw is low and he can't make the pick.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak. So when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that. So we'll see if that pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
And the pitch on 2-1. Smoke toward the hole. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Hey, the pitcher coach is holding me up, bro.
That breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Now at the plate, King Bishop. He singled his last time up.
King Bishop.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And a relay to the plate. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had
I thought it was a fucking home run.
But it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
Standing in, Nick Williams. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, man. Down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
The 0-1 on its way. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 6-0 ball game. Ready now, Caden Rosado. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning.
Dog.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll step on first himself.
I just want to score the run, man.
Wow, a perfectly executed safety squeeze right there, and that's such a...
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. They'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Bishop will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number one.
I'm gonna see what happened if I just look over there.
Now for the Cubs road to the show report, as we see a couple of prospects who have been performing at a high level in the upper minor. Standing in, King Bishop. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball, whoa, look out, that just about got him in the coconut.
I don't know if he needs a few more warm-up pitches or he's just announcing his presence with authority. Either way, watch your face.
The 1-0. Misses, ball two.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I don't know, bro. Let me see if he can throw 2 strikes in a row, I guess.
Now the 3-0
I like them walks, man.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Into the box, Nick Williams. He's 2 for 3 thus far. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Coming to the plate now, Caden Rosado, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
Digging in, J.D. Davis. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded. Stepping in, Nolan Fontana. He was a ground out victim last time up. The 1-2. Oh, and a comebacker. This could be big. They get the force at the plate. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. Up next for the Buccos, Hunter Dozier. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bishop is under it. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. They're on the short end of an 8-0. At the plate, King Bishop. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
King Bishop.
First offering on its way. Line toward the gap in left center. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard.
So I told you, I was just saying I was going to have one of those games, bro, where I go 3 for 3 for 4.
It was a walk in his
Did I
last
say that together? 3 for 3 for 4. 3 for 3, 4 for 4. You know.
Hard liner towards short, and that's through into center field. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
I think I scored like 3 or 4
that
times.
had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead they might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on. On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but
yeah, that was a good offensive
reality,
game, man.
those are two different things.
Did we
They
shut them
pulled
out?
away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. Chicago jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Blake Snell earns win number 4 on the season. Israel Castro permitted. And welcome to the home of the Buccos since 2001, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Alex Reyes will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you could tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
I hit more home runs at home, same RBIs. I hit better on the road
this year. First pitch coming, here it is. And it's fouled away. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them. Show up to the yard today, looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. The second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting line. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Chris Bostic will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Hit hard on the ground to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in.
Striding in once again, King Bishop. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he couldn't go back that time. They say he went around at strike 1. Here it comes. And he misses with it. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted the other way out to left center. Chasing after it is Santander. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Cubs are digging in once again. King Bishop, he'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ooh.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Ready for another shot now. King Bishop, he'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Last time he threw me a strike. Right in the middle, and I smashed it. Let's see.
First pitch coming, here it is. Oh, just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Checks his swing,
Damn,
but this will be strike 2
It
call.
wouldn't let me swing. Damn. That was sort of like a hanger.
Here it comes, 0-2. A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to short. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. Russell over at second. Bishop at first. 2 out in the inning. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he'll be thrown out at first. So
What's
that
up with
didn't
the
go
buttons,
quite according
bro?
to plan. And
Why is my cleanup hitter
turns
button?
over and set to go. Ryan Cedeno, he got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 1-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Bishop is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We've played 8. Digging in and looking for more. King. Bishop on the night. He's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch in there, and it's 0-1. The 0-1. Here's a fastball that grounds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Oh, wow. I can't believe I missed that one.
1-run game here in the top of
Oh,
the
my
ninth.
gosh.
One and two, here it comes. And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 1-2. And missed. He got him on strikes.
He's proven to be an awfully reliable reliever this season. He wraps this one up and collects his 20th save of the year so far.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Cubs jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave. Afternoon baseball on tap from one of the best yards around, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Today the 3rd and final game in this 3 games. Juan Chacin starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
First pitch coming, here it is. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, nothing better than winning that last game at home before you go on a long road trip. They have the opportunity to do that today. Let's see if they get it done.
No doubt about it, D-Row. They're looking to embark on an 8-game road trip. First things first, win this one here. Worry about getting on that berth for 8 games after this one here today.
1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Another full count pitch on its way. Fouled off.
Damn.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in a wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Another payoff pitch. Swing, and there it goes.
There it goes.
He got all of this one. And that one is gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 19th home run for him on the season, as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Now at the plate, Dana Costa. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night.
Costa.
Pulled toward right center field. Bishop giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Mark, how do they bounce back and avoid the dreaded sweep?
This team does it a little bit different, Matty. They're not going to drive the ball out of the ballpark. They are dead last in home runs.
Digging in the switch hitter, Mike Swihart. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
No home runs by this dude.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Bishop ranging back into the bushes and gone.
Oh my God.
So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 2 for him on the year. As the Bucs have struck for a run, it's now a 2-1 score.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way. There are some
Trying to pick things up where we left off. King Bishop, he hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
0-1 the count. Now the 0-1. A little bouncer. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Gone!
He hung that one.
So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, and with it the Cubs have taken a 3-1 lead.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
So in now for Chicago. King, Bishop, 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at-bat is 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right.
I just missed that one.
Cedeno is in his tracks now,
I
and he's
just
got
missed
it
that
out
one.
number 1. Digging in to try it again, Alex Benitez. He's 0 for 1
I
thus
just
far.
missed that.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Peraza isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Safe at the plate as the lead is cut to 4-2 now.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with it.
Ready once again, Chris Bostic. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. That makes it 7-4.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Bishop moves over. 2 down. King, Bishop will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. First offering on its way. Missed with a slider.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Damn.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Here now the 2-2. And that's a swinging strike.
Really?
3 in the dirt. Throw to first is in time. 1 down. Ready for another chance. Doug Moreland.
First baseman, Doug Moreland.
Grounded back up the middle. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2.
If we'll give up another run, we might can do something.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. High in the air and deep to left center field. De La Rosa going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of the
Digging in, King, Bishop. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Damn.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Russell stands at second with no outs. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Look, it's easy. You don't have to look any further than the 5th inning to see where this game was decided. They put together a big rally and did everything down the stretch to secure this win.
13-5.
All right, man. Well, damn. I guess, huh? Well, I'm about to fix me something to eat, bruh, and I might get back on. But like I said, man, Summoners of War, it's on Google Play. Hit me up, man. Your boy is LOTZO702. That's LOTZ as in zebra. 0702, man. Summoners of War, bro. Hit me up, LOTZO702. I'm out.